for years, people have been saying, Quadera, bitch, you need to stop being a punk bitch, and you need to go on down and give it a shot and all this and things of this nature. So I said, you know, bitch, I'm gonna go ahead on. So I went on. And I'm not gonna lie, once I went, I was like, well, this is kind of exciting. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't really care for the show, now that I'm here, it's an energy that you get from everyone who's in line waiting and things of this nature. So it was, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely an experience. But let me tell you about my experience, though, sweetheart. First off, it was a hot mess, and it's not what you think it is when you see it on TV. Not really. Bitch, first of all, you know how when you see it on TV and they show all those bitches sleeping out in their sleeping bag and things of this nature, just sleeping in that goddamn sleeping bag and whatever, what have you, like they just been camping in that bitch. Let me tell you something. First off, when you go to the American Idol goddamn audition, sweetie, okay? Sweetheart? Fucking pumpkin, boysenberry pie on that ass bitch. Let me tell you what happens. You go, and you think you're gonna go right then and there, but that's not the case, sweetie. A boo-boo. You go, and then you sit your ass there, and you've been waiting for goddamn 3 days and took a shower, and God knows how motherfucking long, bitch, smell like a motherfucking ripe ass apple, and then you sitting there, and then all of a sudden, you get to the front of the line after, you know what I'm saying, you get to the front of the line, and then they say, okay, well, here's your ticket, bitch, and here's your bracelet. When you come, you need to bring your ticket and your bracelet, or whatever the fucking case is, and then the actual audition takes place. So you just sat there and waited a whole week and starved throughout the week for what? For nothing, to get a goddamn ticket? Well, bitch, you need to put this on the website, but be that as it may. So, that the day when you show up, it's a line wrapped around the stadium. Because I know here in Georgia, it's Georgia Dome that we go to. Bitch, wrapped around the stadium, and everybody just walking around. Because, you know, everyone is paranoid. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is the problem, honey? They be looking like, well, girl, we have to act a certain way because you don't know there could be a producer in the audience, like, inside of the mixture, to where you don't even too much know. They look like a regular person, like they about to audition. But in reality, it's one of the producers. So I said, girl, bye. I'm going to be who I am. And that's just going to be that. And either they like me or they don't. I said, baby, I've already been through motherfucking puberty. I'm not going through this confusion. Not again. Not motherfucking again, honey. Yet again, no ma'am. So, the bitches was just acting some kind of way. And then this homeless man, I don't know what the fuck he was going through. Or maybe he wasn't homeless. Maybe he was just... I don't know, maybe he was a homeless, girl, no tea, no shade. But you know, he just was acting a fool, girl. He was all up in people's faces, girl. Tell me something. Girl, do you know they say there's gonna be a judge up in the audience, honey? Yeah, they did, girl. Yeah, honey. Yeah, girl. Yeah. He was like, yeah, honey, they said they got producers up in this bitch, girl. Just crazy, honey. He had to have been, something was obviously like a screw, was how they say, one fry short of the Happy Meal, bitch. He didn't even have no fries at all. We had to turn the car around and get a whole pack of fries because the bitch didn't even get no fries. Talking about a fry short, bitch. The left hemisphere of the brain was completely motherfucking missing. So, with that being said, he was just off people's face. And I'm like, well, they don't even give a fuck about the people who are auditioning because where is security? They should have security at each checkpoint when somebody get out of line and start acting a damn donkey on that ass Tingoleo. And then guess what, sweetheart? They need to jump in that bitch and be like, okay, break it up. Break it up. And break that shit up. But these motherfuckers just letting shit happen. I'm like, okay, now, if he got sliced, because you don't know what I got in my pocketbook, sweetheart, but if he were to get cut mysteriously, then now all of a sudden you want to interrogate somebody like we on somebody's motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking X-Files on that ass bitch. It's not a mystery. He got cut because he was in somebody's face with his stank ass breath. No tea, no shade. I'm just keeping it real. So, with that being said, finally, once, like I say, the next day came and we was all in line. And you know how with American Idol, how they have all that B-roll. And B-roll, if you don't know what B-roll is basically, you know, it's just a bunch of different scenes of people screaming. Like, if you're doing a movie or whatever, short film, whatever the case might be, okay? B-roll is basically where you get in, like, maybe you got some cars going, you show a little bit of downtown, you might show different scenes of whatever the case might be. So, you know, the B-roll that they was getting in reference to everybody in line, they wanted us to scream and act a fool and all this. And I'm like, bitch, y'all stupid as fuck. I ain't screaming. Today is the goddamn audition, bitch. What the fuck you gonna scream for? You gonna scream and fucking scream out your voice? Then when you get to audition, you sound like Macy Gray on fucking speed. I try to walk away, but I choke. I try to run away. Like, no ma'am. And I'm not taking a chance. So the bitch, they all screaming like, yeah, girls, American Idol! I'm like, bitch, you stupid as fuck, but you could be stupid on your own, bitch. And so, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When the bitches came around and everybody else was screaming, and I was lip screaming, honey. I wasn't screaming for real, but everybody else was screaming so loud, you don't know who's screaming, who's not screaming. So when everybody would start screaming like, yeah, girl, American Idol, I'd be like, I'm not screaming for real, sweetheart. And so anyway, so by the time we got in, oh no, let me tell you about this. I was a little bit late. And so when I pulled up, there was a police and I guess one of the producers, honey. And I went up to the producer, just very polite, and I was like, hi, how are you? I said, you know, I'm running a little bit late, but I don't know, is there a procedure? Do we have to sign in? Like, I don't know. Like, obviously I'm not thinking we have to sign in because there's so many, there's like thousands of people, so I'm not assuming we sign in. But I'm like, is there somewhere where we have to go to get, like, check in? I don't know. Here you go. You have to go through the double doors. Ooh. Baby, don't do it. Don't do it, because I'll pull a goddamn Cruella de Vil on that ass, okay? You might have won the war, but I'm about to win the wardrobe. Who the fuck is this bitch talking to? Talking about is it going to the double doors? You dumb cunt. There's 50 goddamn double doors. Which one am I entering, sweetheart? You got gate A, you got gate B on that ass, you got gate C, and you got the whole goddamn alphabet in this arena. So what the fuck, bitch, am I going in the middle? Am I going to M? Element of goddamn P, bitch? Okay? What the fuck? Pepper in, no one ever understands. What the fuck am I, what? Can you give me some goddamn directions? So he gave me fever and I was like, I'm not gonna let this bitch have it because he might be the one that I might be end up singing to. So anyway, so finally when we got in, you know, and it really didn't make no sense because, you know, really you could have came late. It didn't really make a difference if you came late or not because on your ticket it tells you where the fuck you have to sit. And if you come, if when they look at your ticket, if you're early, they disqualify you right off the top according to them. Now I wouldn't know because I sat in the right seat, so I don't know if they really do that because I mean, how many, bitch, please get over it. But be that as it may, honey, everybody's just singing and vibing and all this, and I'm not gonna lie, I sing a couple of notes too, but bitch, I'm like, honey, I just drunk my motherfucking tea. I had my water bottle, I had my damn, my jasmine chai, or whatever the fuck tea it was, girl. Some motherfucker, it was good as fuck, though, I know that. But whatever it was good as fuck, and it was some tea. And I had my water bottle, I'm like, bitch, cause you know, with me, I was like, all through, I was like, just make sure my voice was still, I was like, okay, we're still good. But these bitches was motherfucking having jam sessions and shit. Like, we in a motherfucking coffee house and shit, motherfucking lounge, bitch. I'm like, bitch, this is not enough karaoke session, bitch. Because they was just in a line like, hey, oh, hey. I'm like, okay, bitch, but when you get to the actual audition, you ain't gonna have no voice. Furthermore, you got morning breath, which tells me you did not do your vocal warm-ups, bitch. So it seems to me like you need to be doing some breathing exercises before you start trying to show out and show off to make, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of times with competition like this, you want to shake other people. You want them to feel like, oh, this bitch got something going on. So I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about all that, honey. I'm not concerned with you and what you doing. Because everyone was just, you had two extremes. The people who thought that the producers were in the audience, like in the line and sitting down in the arena with us. So they kept singing like, maybe the producer would be like, oh, this one's sitting in section B or whatever the fuck, you need to pick him because he's real good, I'm sitting right next to him. And then you have the ones who was like, I'm not talking to anybody because I'm just all that in a bag of chips with a low cost ride and stick on the side with a bag of M&M's motherfucking peanuts on that ass bitch, and really you're all that in a bag of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a motherfucking has been, never motherfucking was. So bitch, really, what the fuck is all this hype about, bitch? But be that as it may, honey, there was a lot of good people. Let me just say this, American Idol be tripping. They is really on some motherfucking spicy ass Cajun fuckery, bitch, because a lot of people that could sing got turned away. And the ones that was clowning went through. And so the man, let me tell you this, girl, this is a long ass story, but girl, we gotta make it happen and make it do like Mariah Carey. You gotta make it happen, honey. So the man who was on the microphone was so rude. From Jump Street, he was rude, honey. He was just like, honey, if we don't want you, we want you to step to the left and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? That means you go to the rejection door. And if you're a reject, we're not Paula, Simon, and Randy. We don't want you to debate with us. If we tell you no, that means no. And if you try to debate with us, we'll have security escort you out because you are a reject. And everybody just laughing. And I think to myself, bitch, no tea, no shade, but 99.9% of us are going to be going to that motherfucking loser circle. So it seems to me like you need to be like, okay, well, let me be humble and down to earth and just do what the fuck I do, rock the fuck out and get in. But these bitches was laughing like, girl, Then once they got rejected, they was crying and cussing everybody out on the outside. Like, oh, fuck American Idol, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about this raggedy ass show. Fuck this show, bitch. You don't know me, honey. Just all of this. I'm like, well, bitch, 5 seconds ago, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Hold on, I have a text message. Girl, that's so, honey. That is motherfucking Del Ghetto on that ass, bitch. Hold on. Hey, I love this, Precious. Did you ever find your treatment? Ooh. No tea, no shade. Who the fuck is that? Woo! But anyway, so honey, so make a long story short, honey, if I would have came in that bitch in a goddamn chicken suit, I bet y'all would have got in. It had I showed up in a motherfucking duck outfit. Bet I got in. And then, you know, if I should have showed up in a duck costume, and on the actual audition, I should have just came as who I really am. But fuck that shit. I'm not nobody's fucking clown, bitch. I'm a funny person. I might be goofy. I might know how to put on stunts and shows, but I'm gonna put on a show when I want to put on a show. No one is gonna snap their fingers and think I'm about to come to the motherfucking door like, hello, I am Bobo the Clown. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. But anyway, so after, when I got ready to sing, they was like, oh, can you sing another song? And the man, he was just rude as fuck and things of this nature. And I was just like, bitch, I'm over this goddamn audition. And then afterwards, they rejected me anyway. Girl, American Idol is a scam, honey. They turned away a lot of good talent. When you see those auditions, in reality, there's a lot more people who can sing than the other way around. It's more people that can sing than can't sing. Trust, I saw it for myself. There was one bitch that everyone knew was getting in, and that bitch got rejected just like anybody else. Before I go on and say this, I have tickets to a fierce, ooh damn girl, can I get it together? I have tickets to a fierce fashion show. Now and I have tickets, but they're free. That's the good thing about it. They're free tickets to a fashion show. And if you go there, it's going to be a surprise, honey. Can't say what it is because they'll kill me if I do. They'll shoot me in my head if I tell you what the surprise is. But come to the show. If you're in the Atlanta area or surrounding states and you think you can make it to Atlanta on June the 3rd at 7 p.m., come out, show your support. I can mail you the tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to connect with my supporters and we about to show the fuck out. Okay? Come to motherfucking Pop Fiction fashion show and we going to turn this bitch out. On that note, I've been rambling on. Really, there's a lot more to the story, but I really don't got no time because all I have is 12 minutes, really. So on that note,